Welcome everyone to Saphira's Adventures. Welcome to episode 126. Well, this is the last, not really, I keep saying that, the last, but it's the winding down phase of this this game. So it's no more exciting battles from here on out. It's just preparing for the next generation, for Generation 4. So there's a few things that I have to do before I go into the next game, but I'll explain it as I'm doing this. Oh right, I think I have everybody ready already. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna take away their items, because you can't bring their items. Cannot bring items across Gen 4. Okay, so let's get around to cloning everybody. All of Saphira's Pokemon here, yes, they say original trainer Jack 63666, but you know, it's Saphira's Pokemon, because you know, the copy of Emerald that I bought from eBay cheap just erased itself. Oh, in 2 minutes it's about to be 490 hours of playtime. Wow. Oh wow, so that means that in 10 hours, I'm going to reach 500 hours of playtime. Oh. So that's, I think by Friday, I would reach 500 hours of playtime on this game. Wow. I've put in so many hours into this game. Into this game, yeah, and that's not counting, you know, because the episodes 1 through 26 were all on the other Emerald game, the actual Saphira's playthrough, and that was 26 episodes. So 2 hours times 26, that's like 52 hours, something like 52 hours that are missing from this added time. So this would be, if I had played vicariously, if I had played Saphira's game vicariously through just this, right? But, I mean, how am I going to do that? If I wanted to play a new game for Pokemon Emerald, I would have to have started a new game in this game, erased Jack's game. Oh, look at that, 490 hours. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that. There's no possible way. No, the only thing that I could have done is just hatched eggs from level 5 and just trained up those Pokemon and pretended like I was going through the Hoenn League again. Okay, so Kip. Okay, excellent. I wonder what the thumbnail for this one is gonna be. Since I can't even choose it, it's just gonna, it captures it at like minute 10 or 10:30, 10 minutes and 30 seconds, something like that. Okay, so Kip is cloned. we're just gonna clone everybody on this team right now. So the first row. Okay, I don't know, Kip is cloned. Okay, Marshall's next. No, so the ones that are right there in the PC, those are the ones that are the clones that I'm gonna keep in this. So I'm gonna keep them there, right below Jack's Pokemon. Okay, and then we finish this up. And after this, there's a few more preparations that I want to do. I have 105. Okay, I have 105 battle points, and I want to use some of them to teach some moves. Right now I'm eyeing Ice Punch, just like I taught Kip Ice Punch. I believe I taught it to Kip, right? Or did I teach it to Marshall? No, I taught it to Kip. I want to teach for Alligator Ice Punch as well, instead of having Ice Beam. And the reason for that is because in the next generation, in Generation 4, that's when the distinction between physical moves and special moves starts to come into play, and then, you know, going forward generations after that. So this is only, as I said before countless times, this is only a Generation 3 thing where, you know, all fire type moves, even if it says Fire Punch, it's special. It's a special move. It's tied to your special attack. So yeah, I just want to teach these guys different things. Now I could have used the battle points to teach, like for Alligator, Ice Punch, right? And then cloned it. But the reason I don't want to do that is because I don't know why I don't want to do that. I feel as though I need the power of just Ice Beam, right? Like, it's much more smarter to have Ice Beam in this game instead of Ice Punch. Well, already messed up because Kip, already give Kip Ice Punch. Yeah. Instead of keeping him with Ice Beam. I mean, but that's okay. That's okay. It's alright. I have the Marshall that has Ice Beam anyways. That's why I have multiple Swamperts. And I have more Swamperts too that I could use in this game. In Emerald. Okay. Keep this cloned. So yeah, I want to teach certain moves because those will be physical. Ice Punch will be a physical move in Generation 4, and that's what I need. I need to utilize my strengths. Even though I know for Alligator has, you know, pretty good special attack, but you know, it's the attack that you want to utilize more than your special attack. Special attack, I'll leave Hydro Pump on it. Oh, and I'm gonna have to do that too. Take some time to go to the move tutor, the heart scale guy over there in Fall Arbor Town, and reteach like some of these Pokemon the moves that I wanted to have them with, the moves that are like I would say the standard. That's what I would call them. Just the standard moves that I want to have them with. So for alligator, I'm gonna reteach it. Right now it has surf because it's 100 accuracy, but I'm gonna reteach it hydro pump. Yeah, and then ship it out that way into generation 4 with hydro pump. Okay. And then Sharpedo and Whale Lord are the last ones to be cloned for this team. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to clone max power points, because I do want to max out the hydro pumps of whoever I'm reteaching. Right now I think it's only for alligator. I'm teaching hydro pump too. So I'm gonna have to use a PP max, but I think I have enough. I don't think I have to. I cloned a lot. I cloned an entire box full of, that's why I did that off camera. An entire box full of heart scales and PP max. Took like more than an hour to do that or something like that. So it's kind of monotonous, you know, just going to the computer, soft resetting the game, putting the Zigzagoon in there. Deleting the Zigzagoons, because you can't mass release Pokemon. You have to release them one by one. That's what took so long, the releasing the Zigzagoons. Okay. Okay, Sharpedo is being cloned. And then last but not least, Whale Lord for this team. Oh yes, look at that. Identical clones, by the way. Identical clones. Legal. Very legal. Ethic? Maybe not. But legal? Yes. Okay. There we go. It's been cloned. I was playing this game today, earlier in the day, like around noon, a few hours ago, and I played it for an hour trying to search for the other 3 fishing spots for Feebas, the other 3 Feebas tiles, and I could not find, I did not stumble upon a single one. I think I'm gonna have to do like tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna play the game, and I'm gonna play it on Sunday as well, off camera, on my own time. But I have to do like I have to do a thorough search in areas that I haven't looked in on 119. Now it looks like it's huge, the areas in 119, right? The river, but it's not that big when I think about it, when I think of like the squares. So it looks daunting, but it's not that daunting. It's a really smaller area than you would think. But, you know, being smaller, I searched everywhere. Like at this point, I searched every single tile, you know, that isn't the 3 Feebas tiles that I found, right? that I have located, pinpointed. And I'll show that later in this episode. Yeah, I have searched every tile. I have gone, oh. Oh, you can't choose the same Pokemon. Okay. Rules are rules. Okay. Where's the select button? Ugh. So, I don't know, it's very strange. And if I were to, you know, reset it by mixing records with another player, one of the other games, or changing the saying in Dewford, it would get rid of the tiles that I already found, you know. I would just reset every single Fabast tile. I would mix them up again. So I don't know. I don't know how to. I think the only thing that I can do is I have to play it off camera and do a thorough search. That means fishing in the tile. I'm gonna have to double. I'm gonna have to double the time. I'm gonna have to fish like 6 times in the same tile, and then just, you know, keep doing that. Like move on to the next tile. In areas that I wish I had like a little, maybe, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna draw a little map in the journal just to like visualize where these tiles, you know, are, the ones that I found, where these tiles are, just to visualize, you know, visualize them, because it's kind of difficult to visualize. I believe, you know what I think? I think that there's got to be another Fabast tile where the fisherman is, on the downriver, in the southern portion of Route 119. I think there has to be one there. I got a feeling that there's also got to be one under the bridge somewhere near the waterfall. There has to be one there. There's no way that there can't be one there. There has to. There's no way. I'm convinced. The other two kind of make sense. The ones that I found like in that skinny section of Route 119, where like a bunch of trees everywhere. Oh, and a clone Hunteo as well, yeah. This one is definitely getting cloned, because I can't just send the level 100 Hunteo and then leave. This is my brother's Pokemon, so I'm gonna clone this, send that one, and keep the, well, I mean, you can't even distinguish between the clone and the original, right? I'll keep the clone or original here, one here, and then send one over to Gen 4. Okay, let's get this cloning finished already, so I can get to the hard scale stuff. Reteaching moves. There's one Pokemon that I want to reteach a move to. I think it's I don't know. I think I want to hatch another Kip. I want to hatch another one of these. Oh, this is a clone. This is a clone Kip. Oh yeah. I had already cloned it. Oh. So I have multiples then. Because this is Kip. Oh no, this is not Kip. This is This is just unnamed. It doesn't have the nickname. This is Marshall. See? It's the same one. Marshall, except this one I trained it up to. I trained it. Oh, okay. Hold on. I messed up. Okay. I messed up. Because of talking. Okay, save the game. Oh. What? Okay. Cloning Barbara. I want to hatch another kip and evolve it into Marsh Stomp, and hatch the kip, breed it with the Corsola to teach that Mudkip Mirror Coat, and then evolve it into Marsh Stomp, and then go teach it using the battle points. Go and teach it Counter, because in Generation 3, and you can't do this in Generation 4, but in Generation 3, or maybe you can do it in Generation 4, and but I saw online that I saw the moves that it can learn in Generation 4, and I did not see how it can learn Counter, and at the same time, both moves at the same time. Counter, like the one that I saw in the Battle Factory, Counter and Mirror Coat. It can learn both of them, yes, in Generation 4, but it's breeding them separately with two different Pokemon. So if you want Mirror Coat Mudkip in Generation 4, Mirror Coat Swampert in Generation 4, you have to hatch it from an egg and breed it with Corsola, because Corsola is the one that carries the Mirror Coat. And then for Counter, you have to breed it with like some other Pokemon that has, I think, Slow. No, not Slacking. Well, actually, yeah, Slacking in Vigoroth, and the little Slacking, the small one, Slackoth. You have to breed it with them for Counter. It's, you can't get one that has both moves, both Counter and Mirror Coat. And in Generation 3, you can. I've seen it. I've seen it. But then again, I say maybe you can, and those people that write these websites like Bulbapedia and Cerebi and all of this, maybe they're just, I don't know, man. They just don't have all the information on there. I guess. I mean, but how are you like a definitive website with like every single type of, detail, right, that goes into these games, and you don't have that written down? That it can learn Counter and Mirror Coat simultaneously in Generation 4. So I don't know. I'm not gonna take any chances though, because I do want that. I want that to have that type of power in Gen 4, especially for that Battle Frontier in Sinnoh. Oh, I want to be annoying. using counter and mirror coat. It's like a perfect double-edged sword right there. Swamper, even if I'm weak to grass type moves, I don't care. I don't care. I'm still gonna use it. So I want to do that. Hatch a Mudkip with Mirror Coat and then evolve it into Marsh Stomp and teach it counter. So I'm going to save some battle points. I'm not going to try to use all of them. Up. Let's see. Cradily getting cloned. Oh, the bright powder is going to get... Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Let the bright powder get cloned. That's okay. That's alright. I should have cloned the scope lens too, huh? Now that I was cloning the bright powder. Hamilton. Okay. Okay. Rossi. Of course. I should have entered some beauty contests with Rossi to get some ribbons, but yeah, I'm okay. I'm alright. Maybe I would have done that if the game wouldn't have erased. The game wouldn't have deleted itself. I would have done that. Okay, Hamilton and Neptune. Oh yeah, it's called Neptune. That's right. Okay. Level 100. Maybe it's easier to battle with level 50s to get the gold coin in the battle factory. Maybe the level 50 is much more easier. It's just, I don't know, I always battled level 100 because it's level 100. You just get to see immense power left and right. Get to trade blows. Oh, and yesterday when I was trying to figure out what were Nolan's Pokemon that he used in his battle, I found out until later on in the day, because there are no Pokemon that he uses. Like, there's no distinct, you know, 3 Pokemon, right? Like how Greta for her first battle has Umbreon, Shedinja, and Heracross. Nolan doesn't have that. Nolan is completely, it's just a randomized team, because I saw 2 separate videos of two different people, like 2 completely different people going up against Nolan for the silver symbol battle, and one of them, it was a Clefable as the first Pokemon that he brought out, and then the other one was, what did I say yesterday? The video that I saw, because I was watching a video yesterday trying to figure out like what Pokemon this guy had, and I saw Gyarados, it was all generation 1 Pokemon. It was Gyarados, Hypno, and was it Alakazam? No, it wasn't Alakazam. Gyarados, Hypno. And anyways, look, it wasn't like any of the Pokemon that guy that I saw yesterday had. It was just completely different. It was just completely different. I didn't like look further, but you know, seeing the Clefable there and him not having the Clefable in that other different guy's battle tells me that he just uses, it's just random, and that's why there's no, it doesn't exist, the article, the little, not article, but the little chart where it says like the Pokemon that Nolan uses for silver battle, and then the one for the gold coin battle. It's non-existent, because he doesn't use any specific Pokemon. They're just completely random. And then, you know, thinking about the place, right, the battle factory, you're basically using all of his Pokemon, the guy's PC, Nolan's. You're using Nolan's PC, all the Pokemon that he's trained probably over the years, just to go toe to toe with other people. That's all you're doing. You're just using the guy's Pokemon. So he's basically like fighting himself in a way. You're using his own Pokemon against him to like try and best him at his own knowledge. Oh, wow, that's why they call it the knowledge symbol, isn't it? So it's just complete. So I don't know what I would have gotten. That would have been a unique battle actually, that I missed out on, because you know, you can't battle them again. They don't appear again. They just appear once, and it's a once in a lifetime battle. It's like what's this, the champion's name in generation, actually not even the champion herself, that little room too where you battle them in the combat cube. That little room where you battle all the Elite Four members and the champion, Champion Gita on top of the Battle League building, with like the open sky all around you and like the mountainous thing. That's a unique battle. You never battle Gita like that ever. You never, like, you can never re-challenge the Elite Four again in not Sword and Shield, and Scarlet Violet. Okay. Okay, 34 minutes down. Half an hour down. Yeah, see, this is how long it took to clone those. And I'm just cloning my Pokemon. I'm not even like cloning items here. I guess, you know, now that I'm done with the... It doesn't matter if they level up to level 61 now, because I'm done with the Battle Frontier. Okay, there. Clone Pokemon. Huntail level 100 and then the Huntail level 100 here. That's crazy. Route 110. Hatched at level 5. Hatched from an egg. Actually, I wonder if the Body Slam was an egg move. It might have actually been an egg move because Crunch is not an egg move. For Huntail, Crunch is just leveling up. I think it was Body Slam that was the egg. Yeah, it was. It was Body Slam that was the egg move. Okay, just 4 more Pokemon now. And I'm almost done here. Almost done. Maybe we can go on to reteaching some of these their regular moves back, I guess. I think I gotta teach Rossi Ice Beam back. Oh no, Recover. Recover, I gotta go teach it Recover. Okay. It's gonna go into Generation 4 with 24 serves. That's pretty funny. Huntail's all ready, man. Huntail has 8 Hydro Pumps. I could bring that Rain Dance up to 8. Okay. 1 max PP for Rain Dance. Alright. Okay. Reggie. Kurusu. Philo. How did I hatch the... Oh, female. But where is the one that I caught? Where's that one? Oh, I don't have it. I don't have a Corsola that I caught in the wild. That's female. Huh. Really? I don't think I used... Did I use Corosso? Actually, yeah, I think I might have used this Pokemon. So, Corosso, the trade Corsola that you get, that is the mom of Caruso. So Caruso is the son of Corosso. Interesting. Interesting. The sons of Kip. There's gonna be in Heart Gold, the Pokemon that mostly teaches moves, I think it's going to be Golduck. So it's gonna be the sons of Golduck in the next game. The sons of Golduck, because it has like all the moves, Golduck, that I want to teach. All the good egg moves. Like Disable is one of them. Disable is gonna go to Kingdra. I want Kingdra with Disable. I shouldn't have been afraid to use Relicanth more. And I should have used Corsola more too. I was just afraid because, well, I knew that these people were gonna use, you know, Pokemon like Vileplumes, Victory Bells. So I don't know. And then I did try out the thing. I think it was for, I didn't try it in the battle tower, but I did try it for the battle arena. I tried doing the thing where I brought in Ludicolo and used Rain Dance, and then switched into Relicanth to have double the speed. I did try that. I mean, it worked out nice, but it just, oh no, because I couldn't switch in, huh? No, I could never switch in. It's because it tripped me because I thought I could switch during the battle arena, but then it turned out that you couldn't. So, you know, what was the point of me bringing Relicanth? And then for the battle tower, I just wanted to have a lot of fun in the beginning by just using Wailord rollout and then Marshall with Ice Ball. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to mess around. Which was pretty fun. I mean, I got far with Wailord. I got into the 5th run, which was amazing. I mean, that's an amazing thing that I did there. Okay. Okay, so Philo is the last one to get cloned. Okay. Man, I'm up to 45 minutes? 75 minutes left. Okay. I'm almost done. I just have to clone one more Pokemon. Philo. Philo with Ice Punch. Philo's already... Oh no, I have to reteach. I have to reteach Hydro Pump, and actually I have to go erase because you can't erase Surf. I have to go to the move deleter in Lily Cove and delete all of the Surfs. I wonder if I'm gonna keep my Lotic with, I think I'm gonna keep my Lotic with the 6, with the 24 Surfs. Yeah, because all I have is just Ice Beam. I mean, Hydro Pump is a lot of power though. I mean, I don't really mind, I guess. Okay, now let's head into Lily, or we can, guess we can stay here and teach some stuff. Teach some moves to these Pokemon. Let's see. Okay. It's the same computer. There we go. Everybody's there. Everyone's cloned. All of Saphira's Pokemon. There. Cloned. Now these Pokemon will stay here until I decide to use them later on, along with these up here. Techo. You know that I was looking at my I was looking in Pokemon Home, and I sent a Sceptile over with this exact, but its nickname is different, with this exact ID number 63666, and Lonely. I'm not sure if it's the same one, if it's cloned or not. Lonely Nature, but it's from Jack, and it's called Blade, and that one has this actually, Dragon Breath, just like Techo here, but that other one doesn't have Thunder Punch though. I only taught Thunder Punch to Techo, and then the other one also doesn't have Dragon Claw. But I mean, Dragon Claw, you can just teach it by TM. But it does have Dragon Breath. Might be the same one, actually. Blade has Techo. And then there's one in Leaf Green that's on level 100. That's also from Jack with the same ID number, 63666. But that one is called Leafio. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I have no idea. I lost the plot. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. Sometimes we just train like the same Pokemon, but like with different egg moves or something. Sometimes we clone them left and right. I'm not sure anymore. I don't really know. Can't really say. So I'm not gonna reteach Caruso Rock Blast. I'm gonna keep it with these moves with Light Screen and Reflect. And with Icicle Spear is the egg move that it needs to pass down to Seal in the next generation in Heart Gold. And then Mirror Coat is also something that I need to teach to somebody. And I actually made the list, but the journal's downstairs. I made the list. I was looking it up the other day, some other day, like on Saturday or something, past Saturday. I made a list of all the moves that I want to teach, all the egg moves that I want. I don't think I'm gonna do some of them because, like, for Totodile, there wasn't really anything good. I wrote down Aqua Jet, but I'm not sure if I want to use Aqua Jet. And then for Quillfish, I might use Aqua Jet for Quillfish because slow. For Quillfish, I wrote Aqua Jet. Somebody had Mirror Coat. I'm not sure who had Mirror Coat. Somebody had Mirror Coat. Let's see. So we got Yawn, Surf. So, okay. Relicanth learns Hydro Pump at level 64, if I'm remembering correctly. So it's gonna have to be Surf. Surf it is. Rock Slide, yeah. Skull Bash, yeah. Yawn, yeah. Okay. This one. This guy. I could teach it Hydro Pump, I guess. Or maybe just keep it with Surf. Maybe I should just keep Surf on it. Surf because it has like 2 moves that are, you know, like the more defensive sort of moves you have, the more I want to teach it, like the more power points I want to have, like Surf, Psychic. That's pretty good. So So I'll erase Toxic and teach it Surf. And then for Alligator, I want to erase Ice Beam and teach it Ice Punch. Okay, and then Earthquake and... Oh, and then erase Surf, but not right now. Okay, so Ice Punch, which is a... over there in the... just like this one. Ice Punch is gonna be a Battle Points move. Surf, Muddy Water. I want to teach Kit Muddy Water actually, because I already have 2 good accuracy moves, Ice Punch and Earthquake. And then because Marshall has Dynamic Punch, I'll just keep it with Surf. It's okay. Let's see. Bullet Seed, Ice Beam, Surf. Now, Ludicolo, I don't know. I said that I wanted to teach it Thunder Punch, but I don't know anymore. I'm not sure. No, because it's gonna be an attack. I think I'm just gonna keep it like that. Maybe there's gonna be a move that I can teach Ludicolo in Generation 4 that's gonna be way better than Bullet Seed. I hope so. I really hope so. And then I had to wait until it's a level 49 Lombre for it to learn Hydro Pump, which I didn't. I didn't wait for that, so no. Can't learn Hydro Pump anymore. Okay, the Tentacruel. So I think I'm gonna have to teach this one. Maybe instead of Ice Beam, I'm gonna teach it Barrier. I'm gonna reteach it Barrier instead of Ice Beam. I don't know. I just want Barrier back. And then for Sharpedo, it has Earthquake. Or you know what? Maybe I'm just gonna keep it like that. I can always just teach it Barrier, huh? What is the thing in Generation 4 that you reteach moves? I'm not sure what it is for I'm not sure what it is for Heart Gold and Soul Silver. But I think for Platinum it's gonna be the same thing as this game. It's just gonna be Heart Scales again. I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it the same. Keep it the same. Rollout, Earthquake. Yeah, I really like that. In the beginning, I didn't have Earthquake. For Whale Lord, I had Rest and then holding a Chesto Berry to wake up. But I think I'd like Earthquake better. I've just grown accustomed to using it. Rest it can be useful, but nah, no thanks. I'm just gonna attack. Just caveman brain everything. Okay, Whiscash, Mudslap, Spark, Surf, Earthquake. Okay. And then Crawdon, Crabhammer, Aerialways, Brick Break. Yeah, I mean these are all just very, very good. I love all of these moves. I just don't want to change them back. I erased Mudspore already from Crawdon, so you can never get that back again. Nah, I'm not gonna change it. I like this. Okay. Yeah, reteach it, recover. This one, I never... Or, no, Ice Beam? No, Ice Beam, Yawn. Iron Tail. This one, I didn't really change anything. I couldn't give it max PP to have 16 ice beams. What? Also, it didn't learn Hydro Pump, did it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what level Aurene learns Hydro Pump. Okay, that's it. Okay, so the only move that I can think of right now is just Ice Punch on Feraligatr. So let's go get that. Let's get Ice Punch on Feraligatr. That's the only tutor move that I can think of. That's good to change. And then the rest of them are just reteaching them. Like Hydro Pump, reteaching with the Heart Scale. That guy... What is this? I think this guy had this gold badge. And then this gold badge. The Battle Tower and he did like the hardest ones. Battle Tower gold badge and then the Battle Pike gold. Nah man, that guy's crazy. The guy who uploaded those videos like 16 years ago now. The one that used the Hydro Pump on Regice and Fire Punch with Gardevoir on Regice. Okay, Ice Punch for 48 battle points. It's half of my inventory. Icy Punch that may freeze the target. Okay, I know it's lower on power, but this will make sense in the next generation. This will... It's gonna hit hard in the next generation. In Gen 4. Okay, so I have 57 battle points now. That's pretty good. Leave Jack with 57 battle points. That's okay. Okay, there. Still not good to go. I have to erase Surf and reteach it Hydro Pump again for pure power. I want that pure power. Ice Punch. Okay, Body Slam. Quake. Okay. I'm gonna take everybody. I'm gonna delete Surf from multiple people. Okay, so Feraligator's one of them. I think Kip. Yeah, Kip. Kip is another one. Rebby? No. Reggie? No. I'm not sure about this one. No, this one learns it by egg move. Strangely. Okay, no. Keep Sir. I could reteach Whiscash Hydro Pump. Could. It wouldn't hurt, really. I mean, it would be like extra power. You know what? Yeah, let me reteach it. Hydro Pump. I want Barbara with power. Let's see. Do I need to erase anything from anybody here? Do I need to erase anything? hydro pump. Surf, Sharpedo. So Sharpedo has surf. Okay. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure about Sharpedo and Walrein. I think they learn hydro pump, but they're like at high levels that they learn it. I remember seeing that Relicanth learns it at, I mean not Sharpedo, Relicanth. I meant to say Relicanth. Relicanth learns it at level 64. And then Walrein also learns it at like very high level, I think. Okay, so Kip, Philo, and Barbara. Okay, so erase, surf. Yeah. I just taught him surf just because I needed that 100% accuracy if I was gonna pass, you know? I just needed to really pass these runs. That was back during the battle arena run. Okay, erase surf. Yeah. And then it has mud slap just to be funny, I guess. Just to just to have it, just to lower accuracy for strategy purposes. Okay, going too far, but I think that was everybody. I'm not sure. I'll check though. I'm gonna check everybody, like do one last just double check on everyone. One last double check. And I think I have enough. I should have enough. There shouldn't really be that much that I need to do. That much points that I need to bring up. Okay, so I know that I need to reteach. I need to reteach Rossi. Okay. I need to reteach these three. I need to reteach Rossi. Relicanth is done. I need to reteach Rebby. Yeah. Giga Drain for Ludicolo, but no. No. And then Bullet Seed in the next generation is actually like tied to attack, so this is kind of terrible. Bullet Seed, because it's 124 attack to 98. So I should really erase Bullet Seed and teach it Giga Drain instead. Or what move? Can it learn any move? That's like, I already forgot what Ludicolo. I don't think it can learn much. It's only when it's the Lombre or Lotad where it learns all those good moves. Okay. I think I have like around 15 heart scale, so man, I gotta be good for this. Okay, so for Kip, Muddy Water, 85 accuracy. Yeah, that's why I taught it Surf. But look, it lowers accuracy though, so hey, it's pretty good. Okay, Philo, Hydro Pump, please. 80 accuracy. Okay, Barbara. Maybe I should have done this before cloning them, huh? Barbara had fissure. Amnesia. Oh no, Barbara... Okay, Barbara had nothing. Wait, what? What? Barbara never learned hydro pump? What? So Barbara is with 3 moves now, because I erased its surf. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna have to reteach its surf then. Okay, fine. Really? What can Pina learn? Yeah. Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nature power. Nature power. No Giga Drain, no Mega Drain, no nothing. Okay. I have to teach Gorbis. Oh no, I'm gonna teach Gorbis Surf. That's right. That's right. Surf. Or... No. No. Hydro Pump. Yeah. No, let's go for power. 120, yeah, 120. Okay, and then Rossi. Recover, track, safeguard. So many good moves. Rain Dance. Okay, still kept my mud sport. Never gave in. Raise Toxic. Trying to be cheeky over here with the Toxic. Okay. So, and then max PP 18 and hard scale. What are the hard scales? Oh, 21. 18 max power. Okay. So, oh, right. Hydro Pump. Okay. Hydro Pump. And then... Oh, man. I erased Whiscash's Surf for nothing, apparently. Kip. Okay, for alligator. I'm gonna check Maureen. Maureen. Oh no, I need Whiskash. Relicanth. There we go. Relicanth. Okay, and then I think that, yeah, that's it. Everybody else, no. Nothing. Really? It didn't learn Hydro Pump. Okay, Barbara. Alright, Barbara. reteach it surf, I guess. It didn't even learn muddy water, did it? No, it didn't even learn muddy water. Why? Why though? 100, okay, there. It's in order now. Okay, so I'm guessing I need to clone. I'm guessing I need to clone this thing. Could teach it solar beam. Where is it? Where's Giga Drain? Oh no, I only have one. I need to clone it. Okay. So Barbara didn't have Hydro Pump. That's a shame. Thought it did. And I just erased it for Surf. I'm being dumb. Okay, Heart Scale Man, let's see. Kip already came for Kip, yeah. Kip already has. Oh, his moves, good. No, okay, Hamilton and this guy. Ice Ball, Encore, Body Slam, Aurora Beam, Hail, Rest, Snore, Blizzard. Nope. Also doesn't have Hydro Pump. And then this one is definitely is not going to have it. Power, Double Edge. Ooh. Nope. Also does not have Hydro Pump. Okay, so that's it. That's all I mean, yeah, that's it. Yeah, we're good. Oh, maybe Rain Dance. I can change Rain Dance on Huntail. I can change it to 8 Rain Dances. Okay. But that should be everybody. You know what? I'm just gonna keep Bullet Seed on Ludicolo and just figure something out in the next generation. I don't know. I feel as though I can teach it some other move that's just different from Giga Drain. Because I already have Giga Drain on 3 different Pokemon here. I have it on Tentacruel and I have it on Cradily. So I need something different. Some different grass type move. Other than Giga Drain. And then that's it. That's it. Everybody's set to go. Let's see. So counter. Okay, so counter. Ice Punch, Earthquake, Muddy Water. Oh, I need to switch these. Oh, I can give Kip 16 Muddy Waters. Okay. Fine. I'll give Kip 16 Muddy Waters. Okay, so we got Dynamic Punch, Ice Ball, Surf, Earthquake. We got that Rain Dance. We got Rain Dance, and then Huntail has Rain Dance as well. Wait, actually, you know what? Maybe I won't give Huntail. Maybe I won't bring up the Rain Dance, cause look, if I'm bringing in Huntail, I want to bring in Ludicolo, right? And I can bring in Ludicolo first, use Rain Dance, and then set the rain, and then switch into Huntail or Gorbis or Relicanth, either way, and then double their speed. So I will not bring up Rain Dance for Huntail to 8. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we got Bullet Seed, Ice Beam, Surf, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb. These are all in order, right? Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Ice Beam, and Hydro Pump. Okay, good. Earthquake, Crunch. Oh, I can bring Earthquake up to 16. Okay. Okay. Rolla, Earthquake, Hydro Pump, Water Spout. We got Mud Slap, Spark, Surf, Earthquake. Got Knock Off, Aerial Ace, Brick Break, Crab Hammer, Ancient Power, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Recover, Mud Sport, Surf, Ice Beam, and Recover. Surf, Ice Beam, Yawn. Maybe I can bring that Ice Beam up to 16 for Walrein. Okay. Walrein up to 16 for that Ice Beam. Okay, we got Rain Dance for now. Crunch, Body Slam, Hydro Pump. We got Mud Sport, Iron Defense, Psychic, and then Hydro Pump, all set to go. Okay, Rock Slide set to 16, great. Surf, Skull Bash. We got Light Screen, Reflect, Icicle Spear, and Mirror Coat for this. We'll keep it the same. And then we got Ice Punch, Body Slam, Earthquake, and Hydro. This is the definitive move set right here. I'm not going to erase any of these moves. This is what I want. This is what I want from my Feraligatr. That's it. That's the definitive move set right there. Unless I can reteach, Ice Punch easily, right? Like a move tutor or something in Generation 4. But I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm not sure. Because I don't know of any... There's no cloning glitch like there is in Gen 4. Like in this game. This game is because things are somewhat easy obtaining items. Because once you obtain it, you can just clone it indefinitely. Like the Master Ball, the what's that berry that I got? That berry that raises your critical hit that I got as a prize for getting all the silver coins. Like, you can clone that berry. You can just clone it. You don't even have to bother planting it. And I can't even plant in my game anymore. I'm not allowed to because the battery is dead. Okay. PP max, how many? 16? Oh, it's not bad. Okay, so we got Muddy Water. Bring it up to 16. We got Earthquakes. Bring that up to 16. And then we got Ice Beam. Bring that up to 16. I think we're set, man. Wow, an hour and 20 minutes of just pure preparation. Trying to figure out like what move sets to bring in to the next gen. Okay. And yeah, that's it. Crunch, Earthquake. I'm gonna put Earthquake down there, yeah. Water Dark. I taught this Iron Tail and it did use it. I did use it one time. It was during Spencer's battle. Oh, and then might have been also used sometimes during the battles leading up to Spencer's battle. Iron Tail. Just use it by itself. Okay. Alright. There. Everybody is set and ready to depart whenever that day comes. Like I said, not right now because I'm not even ready with the POW Park. I don't want to bring them into, I don't want to bring them into my games, the Pearl game and the Diamond playthrough, because Saphira is not there, right? I'm gonna bring them into Heart Gold if I can. I'm pretty sure there's there's a Pal Park in Heart Gold. I'm pretty sure. If there's not, then I'm gonna have to wait until I finish Platinum. But first I gotta get through Heart Gold to get to Platinum and finish that and get to the Pal Park. But like I'm pretty, there has to be a Pal Park in Johto or Kanto or wherever in that game in Heart Gold. Doesn't matter. Okay, so surf. Okay, Pepper has surf, and so everybody's good now. Now, these last 37 minutes. Let's see. Explaining what is going on with this Route 119 up here. Okay, I need Cradily because Cradily has the suction cups ability that increases your reel, your old rod reels. Oh, and I'm gonna bring the acro bike just to make a point, just to showcase. I'm gonna put on some repel. Okay, so this is what I've been doing off camera. So I haven't been saving the game, but I have been doing it off camera for like, well, the past like week and a half now, or maybe just no, the past week and a half. Yeah, the past week and a half I've been searching for the Fabastiles. So as I said, the battery is dead, so this is one Fabastile, right? So other Pokemon will appear in these tiles. That's why I said maybe I did fish over a Fabastile, because I feel I fished everywhere, and just let me just fish up a Fabas so I can just explain the areas where I fished and what I did. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Fabas, there it is. So that's one tile, right? And this is the southernmost part of this river of Route 119. So there's no way, to go through there. So these two right here, this one and this one, these are the southernmost squares, and I've fished all of this. Like I've done, my method of fishing 3 times, but I mean I fished everywhere, so I guess I'm gonna have to do 6 times then. 6 times in one square fishing up, so the odds become, just increase the odds of that Fabas appearing in 1 out of 6. So I've done all of this. I've done this, like all of these lines. Just think of these as like horizontal lines. I've done all of this here, around this rock over here, near the edge over here. And today, about a few hours ago, right at noon, I was doing this. I was searching up here. So here, these nooks and crannies, right here, like all along this line here, this line here, these two right here, and then of course these two, right? Like I fished all of this, all of these squares around this rock. I said this already. I ran out of max repel. I fished all of this, and the only one that I found here in this pool, and I'm not, honestly, I have a feeling there has to be another one here. There has to be one here in this area. There has to. If not, I think there has to be one here, around here. Those are like the spots that I'm seeing red in, right? Like there has to be one here. A Fabastile that I've been so unlucky to run into every, you know, the magic carps and the tentacles, but I've never come across a Fabast, because other Pokemon do appear, other Pokemon that are in the river, they appear where Fabast is. And it doesn't matter what rod you choose, even if it's, you know, so I always choose the old rod, right? To do this, because on the good rod, you get Carvanhas alongside the Magikarps and Tentacles, you get Carvanhas, and it takes a little bit longer. So you still get Fabast with whatever rod you choose. Doesn't matter what rod. So I'm gonna do that again because there was a Magikarp. Okay, one time that. There we go. There's another Fabast. This one was with the good rod. And then I'm gonna do that again, but with the super rod. I'm gonna play this game possibly today, later on, off camera, today. For about an hour or so. I'm gonna try to free up time for about an hour. Play it off camera. And just try to go around and do the six fishing in a single tile search method thing. So with the Super Rod and Route 119 in the river, all you get is Carvanhas when you search in non-Fabast tiles, but you will get Fabast alongside the Carvanhas. There we go. There's a Super Rod Fabast right there alongside that Carvanha. Okay, so it's like I said, like I fished all of, like I've scanned the entire water here, the entire thing, and you can't go over here onto that section. This is why I brought the acro bike. There's no possible way, because the game doesn't allow you to fish over this little, you know, cliff for some reason, right? Like you just, yeah, see, you can't. I have the use, no, you can't. And I have the, oh, come on, the acro bike. So yeah, there's no shoreline on this side or on this side. There's no shoreline to get down there. And this little bit of the waterfall up here, I'm gonna go over there and show you that you can't go down the waterfall, but you can go to the river section up there, the little skinny river section. The max repel. So this is where the journey is going to end for the next 5 episodes. The next 5 episodes. And I guess counting the last 30 minutes of this one here. This is where it's going to end for Saphira and hoenn. Just fishing, relaxing on Route 119, trying to fish up a shiny Fabast. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go on the water and I meant to go in the water and surf on the river. Okay. Look, for the most part, the Fabas appear right on the first reel. Like right on the first line you cast out, they appear. Okay, so go down the river, and then this part right here, this is the part, see? You can't go over there. There's no possible way you can't fish the square there, and nothing from the other side too. It seems like it, like that one on the left seems like you could go on the water. This one neither. See? Because the rocks in the water are blocking the path. So yeah, and then like a week and a half ago I fished all of this square, this, and then I got up to here, right? I got up to here, and this is where I found that second Fabas tile. It usually appears like the first time you fish, at least for me. Yeah. So I fished all the way up to here. I've done the fishing in the tile 3 times method. I was doing that from the bottom of there all the way up to here, and then I did the same thing. I went up through here, all of this entire straight here. I did all of that, and then I got up to here. This is the third Fabas tile. Third one. Yeah, got up to here. I found this lucky spot up here. And then this past week, so I've done, I've cleared this. I've cleared this area. I've cleared this enormous area here. I was flabbergasted that there was nothing here. I'm pretty sure there has to be one here. And then earlier in the day, as well as down there in the rocks, down in the southern portion, I fished here as well. This morning I fished here, like under the bridge. There's squares that you can't really see here, but you just position yourself correctly, right, on the squares, fishing in front of you and the square in front of you, and you just check all of these squares under the bridge. You get used to it when you get the hang of the game. And okay, I'm gonna bring Tentacruel. I gotta bring Tentacruel because I gotta go up the waterfall. There's a small section up there on the waterfall with a few, several squares up there. It's a few of them. It's a small area. But I did that. I did that yesterday. And I had done that area like 2 weeks ago as well. I've done that before. Thoroughly. Like fished thoroughly 3 times in each square. But maybe it's just very bad luck that the Fabas didn't appear when I fished 3 times on the square. Maybe it didn't appear, right? But it showed every other Pokemon, Magikarp and Tentacruel, really. So this area, I've done this thoroughly fished the entire top of the waterfall there. And then here, of course, right, just like down there, you can't fish on this cliff. It doesn't allow you, so you can't fish there. And then there's no shorelines past this acrobike section. Oh, where's the acrobike? There's no shoreline here, right? Look at this amount of like all these water tiles here, but you can't fish in them. I think even if you could, even if you like glitched yourself or something, you probably wouldn't get any type of Pokemon. Because they wouldn't be populated, right? They wouldn't be wild Pokemon there. No wild Pokemon. So yeah, I mean, I searched from here. This is the top. This is the northernmost section. This tile here is as north as you can go. And then the tiles down there in the southern portion, that's as south as you can go. On 119, on the water tiles. And I searched, like I said, I searched every single one. And all I found was just 3 Fabast tiles. So there's 6. In Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire, there's 6 tiles along 119. But I've only found 3 for some reason. And I think that's it. It's just like, it's just really bad luck, I guess. I mean, I thoroughly searched all of this, fishing 3 times each in every single tile, moving like what's it called, moving like Tetris, you know, move like Tetris, like square by square. Nothing here. There's one here, right? This is marked. This is one. Nothing along the straight line. Nothing here. And then until you get down. I ran out of max repel. So I don't know. I'm gonna try my best to do like a thorough search this time. Not just 3 times. I'm gonna fish 6 times in every single tile. I'm gonna start from that bottom portion down there, because I really do believe that there's gotta be another one down there in that southern portion. And there's gotta be one near the Weather Institute, in the big one, the big canyon looking section, and under the bridge near the waterfall. There has to be one there. And then here, right? Here's where another one is. There might not be one here, this southern portion, but there could be one here. There could be one here, especially. Maybe here, right? I just have to thoroughly search. There could be one here as well. This part near the ledge. And then here, this is the canyon sort of little section that I'm saying. Here's under the bridge, and then here's the waterfall. These are like hot spots that I'm picturing in my head. There has to be one there. There has to be more. There is. I mean, there is. There has to be 3 Fabast. 3 more Fabast tiles that I haven't seen. I've only seen 3. I've only seen half, because there's 6 in total. Alright, and then like this part of the river you can't fish in. There's no Pokemon there. And then this is the southernmost part of Route 119, and that's it. Like, I'm not missing anything else. I have a feeling that there might be one here. That's the feeling that I got. That's why I fished for it this afternoon. And there might be one here too. Here, this is like another area. This area here, because during Saphira's game, I found the Fabast tile here in this corner. This is where it was. The one that I'm fishing over right now. This is where the Fabast tile for that Emerald game was. So it could be here, you know? Could be here. But I'll keep playing this game. I'm gonna save the game here in like 18 minutes. I don't know what I could do for now. I guess, I don't know, maybe I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I should cut it off and call it a day for now. You know what I want to do? I want to put up my my thing here, a little, what's it called, the secret base, just to go out on the water. 2, 3. And yeah, if for some reason I cannot find another Fabastile, at least a fourth one, if for some reason I cannot find a fourth Fabastile, I'm gonna have to split the Fabast search. I'm gonna have to split all the 3 Fabastiles that I have found so far into 2 hours, like split the time in those 2 hours. I'm not sure how much that'll be. If I had 4 tiles, I could search each tile for 30 minutes, which would be pretty good. If I had found all 6 tiles, I would have to search each tile for like 20 minutes and then move on to the next one, 20 minutes, move on to the next one, 20 minutes. That could have been like more movement, right? But for now, I only have 3 tiles that I've found so far. And Fabast, like, it's common in its tile, right? Like, you search all of these areas and it's just common in these tiles. I did this today, but I mean, I could do it again off camera. I could search this entire area again, this rock area. Would the programmers, I wonder, you know, is it completely just randomized, the tiles? Could there be like another Fabastile along this line here, this horizontal line? But I already searched though. That's how I found this tile when I found my Milotic, the female Fabast. This is the line that I was searching. I like started from here and just went like this, toot toot toot, fish fish, and then until I got to here. And I think actually I started from like up here, and I was like going downward like that. And then I did this one time. I started here, right here, and then I moved like this, like that, just snaking around. I had searched this, I think I had searched this. I searched that. There's nothing, there's just nothing here in these closed areas. They have to be like, I have a feeling it's here somewhere. It's in the open water here. And then there's a little square that's tucked away. There's nothing here either. I searched already. Nothing. There's gotta be one here, man. There's gotta be one here. Here. There has to be. There is no way. honestly, on the search for this shiny Fabass, what if I end up seeing a shiny Magikarp instead? I mean, I wouldn't be mad. A gold carp? That would be fun to catch. A gold Magikarp. And then what is the line of access? This one? It's here. So I'm standing over it. So maybe it's like along this line. The other Fabass tile. Why though? That's so random. That's so random. Why would it be like that? No, if only I had drawn up a map to visualize this entire water route. I wonder if I could put in some last battles actually. But I'm already hyping up this Fabass search for next week. I could do some battles, huh? Like rematch the... Oh, actually, yeah, this time I could actually rematch these guys. Because I finally caught up to that level. Look, I can rematch this guy, Norman. And I can also rematch these guys that gave me a brutal beatdown last time. Oh, Winona! Rematch. I never won against her. I won against these four. The first four gym leaders. Roxanne, Broadley, Watson, and Flannery. Watson was really lucky. But I didn't win against Winona. That's too strong, man. With that Dragonite. And then Mystic Duo, didn't win against them, too strong. And then Hoenn terrifies me. Hoenn is terrifying. Especially with that Kingdra. So I could dedicate an entire episode to battling these guys. Winona, Tay, and Liza, and Hoenn, and this guy up here. Could. But I feel as though the journey has ended. The journey is over. And then there's no other small pools in this, you know, it's just the river section. That's all there is. There's nothing else. No, you know what? I'm convinced that I missed something. There's gotta be one here. Like from this point. Somewhere like from this point. This point here. Going up. Like maybe around here. Right? Nearing the river. Nearing the under the bridge. I searched all of this thoroughly. And this little small area. There's gotta be one here. There's gotta be one here. There has to be one there. There has to be one. But man, I have to do a thorough search. I have to just go in and just do a thorough search. And I'm gonna run out of max repels. I don't even have that much money. 38,000. I might finish up all of my money. 305 trades. Yeah, Yeah, I might finish up all of my money before I even like finish this. Oh man, there's just so many spots that these last 3 Fabas tiles, there's so many spots they could be in. It's just so random, and there's just no way. There's no way out of figuring out like where they are, except for you to go out and just, you know, fish. Just do the method of fishing repeatedly. They're all surprises. That's what they are. You know, this is what you want to see when you fish in like some random tile. That's what you want to see. And look, you fish in like a random tile. That's what you want to see. The Fabas popping up. But no. I searched everywhere, and I only found 3 tiles. They're elusive. They're elusive. I'm convinced that there's one here. I'm convinced. There's gotta be one. Maybe under the bridge? But man, I ransacked this place though. I thoroughly ransacked it. There's just nothing. There's nothing. And then up the waterfall. This is only accessible after you beat the Elite Four. Or after you get the 8th gym badge to get waterfall. Yeah, you don't have to beat the Elite Four, never mind. After you get the 8th gym badge, you get to go up the waterfall and search up here. I mean, I thought that there was going to be one up here, but apparently there isn't. Apparently no. Tentacle. Maybe I could have spent the last 30 minutes just searching up here thoroughly, huh? Instead of going around like a chicken with its head cut off. But it's too late now. I already spent 30 minutes just going around Route 119. Going around like wondering where the final 3 tiles are. There could always be like such a lucky playthrough where one of the tiles is just right off the edge. Meaning that one of them might be just here, right? Like you stand like this and you fish and the tile right there might be a Fabas. Could be a Fabas. But like I said, I thoroughly searched. I don't know. I mean, I might have missed it 3 times. It's possible, you know. It's not impossible. It's not an impossibility. It's a possibility. That you fish 3 times in the Fabas tile, and out of those 3 times, it never appears to you. That's a possibility. Even though on the Fabas tile, Fabas has the most percentage. It's got the greater percentage of appearing. It's a 50% chance of appearing. Meanwhile, Magikarps are like 40, I think, and then Tentacles are 30. Possible. Yeah, see that's a 30% chance of appearing. Tentacool. So that would be the rarest one, right? The rarest. But no, the rarest is Fabass. I read that in oh, my time is almost up. I have 2 minutes. I read that in Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, you can fish in any Fabass can appear in any tile you fish in, but it has like a 5% chance of appearing. It's rare, but there are still the 6 tiles that Fabass will appear, so it has the same functions, except I don't know, over there I guess it's just a 5% chance of appearing in any of the other tiles that isn't a Fabass tile. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I'm gonna do this shiny hunting for Fabass, but I don't think I'm gonna run into a single shiny, because shiny Pokemon in this generation, they're just that hard to come across. I've been playing this game for this playthrough for 500 hours. 500 hours of playtime. And I've just found one shiny Pokemon, a Poochyena. And it was just random. I wasn't even trying to look for it. It just appeared as I was going through Route 121. So these things are just random. And then there's ID numbers that are just more lucky than others. Like my playthrough of Sapphire, I think it was 52548. I think that was the number. That was lucky. I was really lucky. Because I found a shiny Lotad in there. I found a shiny... I found that shiny Oddish in the Safari Zone. That was just pure luck. No, yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I searched everything thoroughly. Everything is a thorough search. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna run into a single shiny Fabass. I'm gonna see a bunch of Fabass. I'm gonna fish a bunch of them up from the tiles, but I'm not gonna see a single shiny one. Not a single one is gonna be shiny. They're just that hard to get. It's a 1 in 8,000 and some 3 numbers following 8,000, like 1 in 8,000 something. No, yeah, it's impossible. Impossible, in my opinion. Okay, yeah, that's it. Well, I can just save anywhere. I'm gonna play the game off camera. Hopefully I find a 4th Fabass tile, so I can split the time up in 30-minute searches for each of the tiles that I found. But that's if I find the fourth one, though. I don't know, though. I mean, I have to, right? They have to exist. The other three tiles have to be here. They have to exist. Come on. But so far I found just these three, and if that's the case, then I'll just have to search 3 tiles. Then just those 3 tiles. Okay, but that's it. Next week is the final week of Pokemon Emerald of Saphira's adventures through the Hoenn region. Yeah, that'll be it next week. On to hard gold after this game. Okay, well that's all the time I have. Thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you on the next one next week for a bunch of fishing.